Okay, so we are back. All right, now you have done the basics of the system and you know what this all means, and you're comfortable helping people maybe with telling them what is available and extending some people's booking and adding a name to a booking when you do check-in, press check-in so that the color changes here, that stuff. So now I'm going to tell you some things that are important to know, that are just principles you need to understand, which are a little bit more complicated. So the first thing I'm going to say is that these numbers in a for example, in a dorm 1, 2, 3, 4, these do not correspond, for example, with a number of the bed. So let's say in a 4-bed dorm there are 2 bunk beds, right? There are 2 bunk beds. There's 4 people in there. This 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't mean pretty much anything, okay? So here we have in the 4-bed dorm, we have today there is a Anna, a Rio, a Marie, and a Signe, and we don't know in which bed they are, okay? So even though Anna is on line number 1, it doesn't mean she's in bed number 1 or anything like that. This is just random. So there's 2 people coming into this room tomorrow, and why are they not pink? Why are they not blue or green? Because they are already here. So how can they be here? They must be that they are changing room, right? So they are actually here, you see? They are here, but they couldn't extend both of them into this room. There are actually 4 on the same booking, remember? But these 2, there were only 3 beds available for them. They decided that 2 of them will switch room. So on tomorrow, these 2 girls will switch to this room. So it doesn't matter if these girls are on 3 or 4, no. So can I move them? Yes, right. So they can be like this, or she can be here, and she can be there. It does not matter because these numbers don't mean anything. So if this person wants to extend, he's going to switch room, right? So maybe it's not the right example. But if, okay, let's say that this person wants to extend. Is it possible to extend? You think no, because there's someone here. But yes, it's possible to extend because I can move this to another line. So I can move this person here and I can extend him. You see? So it doesn't matter on which line the person is, so I can move this person around. The same counts here. Let's say this person wants to extend 2 nights. Is it possible? Yes, of course it's possible. I just need to move this person out of the way, and then I can extend this person. So I can move these people onto another line. It's no problem. And yeah, actually sometimes it's even it becomes difficult moving people out of the way. I can extend him also onto another line, and it doesn't matter. He can be here and then on this line. It doesn't matter in reality. That's also a possibility. But to keep the system clear, it would be the most clear thing would be to move this person away and extend him on the same line. So you'll see that the position within the dorm on which line you are doesn't matter. But what I can do is bringing people into another room. Hold on. I don't know why the system is not charging at the moment, but I'm just refreshing. Yeah. So I can move these people on the same line, but for example, this person here, I can move him on a different line. But I can't move him into a 6-bed dorm because this person is in a 4-bed dorm. So this person has booked a 4-bed dorm. So I cannot put him in a 6-bed dorm. And then we go to the next thing, is that what you need to understand is that we have 2 4-bed dorms, right? We have room 4 and room 6. They are both 4-bed dorms. And this person has booked a 4-bed dorm. He is not here yet. I can also say I will put him in room 6 because that's also a 4-bed dorm. So I cannot just move him around within the room on another line, but I can, in this case, can put him also in room 6 instead of in room 4, because that's also a 4-bed dorm. This is if he goes onto booking.com and he books a 4-bed dorm, he doesn't know yet if he's going to be in room 4 or room 6. I can still move him around as long as he's not here yet. So I can move him into room 6 if I want. So this is what I can do, is pick him up and put him on a day earlier, of course, because he has booked from the 18th. So I cannot move him on the date. I need to keep him on the 18th. So that's very important. You got to be careful with that, not to put them on a different date. If you start moving them, make very, very sure that you keep them on the same date, of course. Yeah, so these future bookings, you can still move them around a little bit. Yeah, so you can move this around so that it's on another line. It doesn't matter, this person is going to arrive on the 17th into 6-bed dorm. It doesn't matter now which line she is. She's going to arrive on the 17th for 6-bed dorm. That's it. These people that are already here, like for example, yeah, I can't do much moving because it's all full, but these ones, I can move them. But as tomorrow, if they are going into room 4, and they are actually in room 4, of course, then I cannot move them into room 6 anymore because they are already in room 4, right? So people that are already in rooms, you're not going to be moving them to another room, of course, because these 4 people are actually in room 4. Okay, so this person right here, right, he booked 4-bed dorm, so I can move him between room 4 and room 6 as long as he's not in the room yet. I can move him along because these are both 4-bed dorms. This same principle counts for our 2 twins. These 2 twins here, they are 2 and they are the same room type. So once again, someone goes onto booking.com and they are booking a twin. We have 2 twins, so it could be that this person ends up in room 5 or in room 13. So I don't have an example here, but let's say there's a booking here on the 20th. Now let's say there's a booking here on the 21st for someone in a twin, and the persons are not here yet. And this person wants to extend 2 nights. He wants to extend 2 nights, so you can pick this booking up and put it here, because we have 2 twins. What you cannot do is pick up a future booking and put them in another room type, like in a double, because they have booked a twin, so you cannot put them in a double. Now, so this idea of moving future bookings around, you can do that between the 4-bed dorms, for example, and you can do that with the twins, and you can also do that with these 4 double bedrooms here. So this booking, now okay, let's focus on this booking here. This booking is for the 30th of March. And these people have booked a double bedroom with a private bathroom. And we have 4 of them. You see, we have 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is a double bedroom with a private bathroom. This one here is a double bedroom with a shared bathroom. So I cannot put them here, but what I can do is I can put them, for example, for the time being in room 7. So now when they would arrive, they would probably be in room 7, but then if, they are in the future booking, so I can move them around. So let's say this booking is here. Let's say this booking is here, right? And this person, who is already here, by the way, he's going to switch from room 10 into room 9, because these actually are my parents and I want them in room 10. So he's going to switch to room 9. But let's say he wants to extend 4 more nights. If he wants to extend 4 more nights, then there's this reservation is in the way. But what I can do is they book the double bedroom, so I can still put them either in 10, 9, 8, or 7. So I can put them also in 7. So I put them in 7, and then I'm able to extend this booking for as much as I want. So within these double bedrooms, the future bookings, usually you can move them around still between 7, 8, 9, and 10. But for example, this one I cannot move anymore because there's no other rooms available to move them to. And this one I can only move between these 2 rooms. So the whole idea of having 2 twins, there are 2 rooms with the same room type, so the future bookings I can still move around between the 2. And for these 4 double bedrooms, the future bookings, if possible, I can still move them around a little bit. And the same counts for the 2 4-bed dorms. I can move these future bookings around. But once again, once the people are checked in and they're in the rooms, of course, you cannot move them anymore from this room to this room because they are already in the room. So, for example, these people are in room 4. So they're going to be in 4. So you don't want to switch this person to room 6 because you can't, because they are already in room 4. It is basically common sense, and I hope I made it a bit clear, but this is, for example, very important to know, right? I can pick this person up and put them here, it doesn't matter. It's all within the same room, in the same dorm. I cannot not pick him up and put him here because he has not booked 4-bed dorm. He has booked 6-bed dorm, so I can only move him around within these six places here. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Anyways, I think I've covered most of it. I will just go through 3 things still that is important. One thing is a check-in. Now, what are you going to do at a check-in? Person arrives, you're going to ask to write the register book, which is a book that we have here. All people write in the register book. And then you ask each guest for the passport, and you're going to make a copy, a black and white copy of the passport. And then you're going to do the check-in here in Bananadesk. So you're going to go inside the booking and you're going to add all the names. Also, if this, for example, let's say it says here Jake, he made his booking and he put Jake Smith, but in reality maybe it's Jacqueline Smith or something. So he hasn't put his official name in his bookings. Then it's a good thing to edit the name. Yeah, so maybe she's actually Grace Alice Smith, for example. Then it would be good to add Alice here as well, no? The official name as it's shown in the passport. And here you can add the other name in from the booking. The other person that arrived with Grace, you're gonna add the name here and then press check-in. So any check-in you do is copies of passport, writing the register book, and add the names in Bananadesk and press check-in. And besides that, you're going to explain to people a lot about the hostel, but that is explained in the volunteer instructions in the document. And also we'll go through those things with you when you are here, so that you can make people feel at home and give them all the explanations that they need about staying at the hostel. Second important thing is checkouts and bills. If someone wants to pay their bill in the evening, then you normally would say, sorry, I don't take payments, I don't do checkouts. Can you please do it tomorrow morning when the receptionist is here again? We start at 7:30, and only in the case that they say, look, I need to leave tomorrow before 7:30, then you can send me a WhatsApp or call me and ask me what you are supposed to charge this person, because you can take some payments and there's always a little bit of change money here, so you can actually take a payment if it's really necessary, but it's not preferred. So if someone leaves at 6 in the morning and they really need to pay in the evening, you can send me a message and ask what you are supposed to charge this person. Please do not try to figure out what a person should pay without double checking with me, because usually there is some little adjustments to be made, and it has happened a few too many times that the volunteer thought, oh, this is what they need to pay, so I just take the money, and then it turns out to be wrong. So please, if you do a checkout, ask if it can be the next day. If someone asks about paying, please ask them to do it with the receptionist. And the last thing that I want to also say was about cancellations, is if someone wants to cancel, please check if they cancel what nights, if they were booked over booking.com or hostelworld.com, because if they want to cancel nights that are booked online, please, you have to let me know as well. So I hope this was clear, and yeah, looking forward to meet you, and If you have any questions about this video at the moment that you are watching it, or you have watched it and you still think something's unclear, just let me know and we can go through this. And I hope that when you arrive to the hostel, you'll already have a good understanding on how to use this system. So yeah, hope you find it interesting. Hope everything is clear. Thank you very much and looking forward to meet you.